Morning everybody, Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day, and today we're going to be using Hendrix Gunslinger. Yep, awesome scent. I got this from Glenn Sherman over at the Luxury Shaving Hobbyist. I think that's exactly how his channel is. He did a giveaway for a gift card to Hendrix, and yeah, I picked this stuff. I was like, said, yeah, you won. And I was like, I know exactly what I'm getting, which was Gunslinger. Yeah. And we're going to be using, helps if you get it right. There you go. The second use of the Astra blades with the Rockwell 6S razor. Nice little thing I got from Sig Solo. This is kind of like my daily driver, seems like at the moment. And then we're going to be following, it's on plate 3. All right. And then we're going to be finishing up with a little bit of Gunslinger Aftershave. It's an interesting thing. You got tobacco, vanilla, cinnamon, I think it's oud, some other spices. There might even be bergamot in there. It's like a cornucopia of scents in there. So a nice, warm, rich scent. That's all I got to say. It was like when I got a sample from... I ordered some stuff off. I won a giveaway from Hendrix themselves, and they were giving away 2, items, which was a soap and a splash that of your choice. And I just dumped my razor in the sink. No big deal. Yeah, it can handle the water. And he sent me, it's like, so I picked, Southern Comfort. This was a recommendation from, Shaving with Peg Leg. He was liking this stuff. And so I ordered that. And he sent a whole bunch of samples along with it. And I went through the whole samples, all of them, and shaving with them. And it's like, this is one of the ones that was on the top of the list. So I said, the next time I make an order from Hendrix, I'm getting this one. And I did. Now there's a affiliate link down below to the razor company. Every once in a while, somebody uses it, and a little bit of kickback money comes back, which goes towards our giveaway. Whenever I reach 500, I've been stagnant. It's like, it says, it's like, hey, you've had 10 new subscribers this month. Well, I've had 10 people leave, so it kind of just balances out. So I'm not going anywhere. It's like I've been stagnant for about a month or more. I was hoping that I'd make 500 before August. I'd be lucky if at this rate, it'd be Christmas. Good God. Maybe if I did the giveaway now or sometime this summer, people might subscribe. Just for the giveaway so they can get something free. Let's do the old downstroke, except for down on the neck. It's like some people will say, hey, you're doing a side stroke. Yeah, because my neck hair is swirl, so it doesn't really matter what direction I go on my neck. That's one of the things is when you first start shaving is you got to figure out where direction your hair grows. It's like when I first started shaving 40-some years ago. Yeah, it's been that long. And those of you that are near 60 or above 60, yeah, they've been shaving a heck of a lot longer. And I've noticed that when it's like, as the years went, my hair and my neck changed. I got more swirly, something like that. Oh man, this is nice scent. Those of you that might have used this know what I'm talking about. You like a nice, rich, warm tobacco scent? Oh yeah, this is it. It's like There's no way I was not going to get the splash to go with this. And wife was like, "Hey, what's that charge to this one place?" And I was like, "That's soap. You have a whole bunch. You don't need any more." I was like, "Well, I want to give away," which didn't cover all the costs, so I had to get some more. And some money. Man, slickness is good. Nice. One thing about Hendrix, they do have some really nice slick soap too. And like when I was lathering the soap, man, the old lather was just nice and thick and rich. Yeah, they do. It does a good job. There's a few other ones that are on my list I want to get. You know, there's he does a citrus bomb, I think it is. Oh, yeah, that's one I want to add to the mix too. It's like I have a whole bunch of sterling stuff. This stuff is comparable to sterling, and I consider sterling probably at the top of the game around when it comes to shaving soap. And if you can't find something from sterling that matches your likes for scent, you're doing it wrong. And like sterling has some that I was like, That's the same with Hendrix. He asked me when it's like, all right, could you review these for me and let me know what you think of them? And I was like, yeah. If there's something wrong that you don't like, let me know. And it's like, I just let him say, hey, it's like some of the stuff, it's like I'm not a big fan of the scents, but it's like you can't make everybody happy. You can't be happy with everything that's provided. It's like everybody's different. It's like I will smell something and go, oh man, that is so great. And someone else will smell it and go, ugh, that's disgusting. How do you like that? And I'm like, I just do. That just makes me happy. And I can smell something and go, oh, no, not touching that. That's disgusting. And then there's somebody, oh, wow, this is great. It's like, with a Tabaugh is one that's polarizing. That I'm not a big fan of. Now, so just keep looking. You'll find something. I just wish all manufacturers would have samples. It's like Sterling, you could buy samples. I know that Crown and Crane does too, but right now Crown and Crane is out of business. They said they're taking a break, and due to economic things, just telling me that like we can't afford to be open right now due to inflationary costs. It's like I make my own soap, and like here's a bar of soap that I made. I just made a batch of soap the other day. It's like after I got done, I was like, oh man, I was gonna do a video. It's like I got done with it all, and I was like, oh man, I forgot to do the video. So I need to break the gear out next time I make soap and have the camera stuff set up all ready to go. I made a orange cedar soap. I took orange peel scent along with cedar. So now, like, yeah, my wife was like, why does that smell a little, I smell the orange. Well, it's like, I put cedar in it. She goes, you put cedar in it? Oh yeah. They go together like peas and carrots. You're like, I don't know, we'll see how that works. I'm like, if anything, I'll use it as a bath soap. No big deal. Right now my bath soap is eucalyptus mint, what I'm using. Which guarantees that hardly anybody in the household will use it because no one likes mint but me. So I got a whole batch of You get 15 bars out of a batch. So it'll last me a while from the shower. Because a typical bar of soap lasts me roughly about 5 weeks or 6 weeks. So it works. So there's a lot of pretty much over a year's worth of year and a half worth of soap that I can use. I mix it up, I use the because that is a lemon and orange with a dash of vanilla in it to add a little bit of scent mixture, which my wife likes it. She like, I like the scent of this one. Like, I put it in the hair in the bath, so when you're bathroom, when you wash your hands, she's like, what is that? And I'm like, well, that's my orange lemon vanilla soap that I made. And she's like, oh, I like this. This is good. I'm like, yeah. So she uses it all the time too. And if I put it in the shower, she'd probably use it, but she'd be afraid. It's like first time I had the eucalyptus mint in there, she's like, why does that smell weird? And I was like, that's my eucalyptus mint. So she was like, ugh, keep it away from me. I'm like, not a problem. All right, so what's new? Well, we had the 4th of July. We got a family gathering this week, starting on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. My wife's family's coming in, so they're doing a family gathering each day. Let me just say I'm not too happy with that. Her family, how to put it? Their volume control is broke. They yell, just yell. So I come from a family that's really quiet, subdued. You can sit there and you can have 5, 6 of us in the house talking at the same, in the living room talking. And it's like one person talks, you listen. The other person talks, you listen. And it's like having a conversation. Respectful. No, these people, they had to talk to each other at the same time, yelling. That seemed like when I was dating my wife and she started talking, I was like, what's that mean? Lower the volume, quiet, have a conversational. He's like, I don't know. It's like, you're yelling at me. He's like, no, I'm not yelling. Yeah, you are. He's like, and then she realized that, oh, and eventually I got her retrained. But whenever she gets with the rest of her family, she just explodes. You're like, come on, people, show a little respect. Yeah, so we got that. We had last week, I said it was 4th of July weekend. And we have the Good Guys car show going on. At the same time, lots of fireworks. Which was fun. It's like, and it's like, I shared the video. It's like, if you haven't watched it, it shows what the neighborhood looks like during the 4th of July. It's one of these things where state, you can buy fireworks. State law says you can buy fireworks. But we'll leave it up to the municipalities how they're going to deal with said fireworks. They can't, if it's a commercial area, they can sell fireworks in the state. As long as they have their license, they're good. And you can walk up and buy it. But this, the city of Des Moines says, you can't use the stuff. It's not respectful to your neighbors. So it's like, and everybody that buys it, because you can just walk, there's within walking distance, there's 2 fireworks stands I can just go to, and it's like you can go over the day before and the day of the 4th, and they have their massive sales. They just want to get rid of the stuff out the door. So it's like, hey, 50% off, then it's 75% off type of thing. They're just trying to clear out the stock. And So people will just go in and spend $500,000 on fireworks and just put on a hell of a display. So I shared the video where you're showing the neighborhood where what it's like, where you have 3 or 4 different neighbors around like your house that will just be blowing stuff off like crazy. So hey, you don't need to spend the money when your neighbors do it. That's what makes it fun. You can sit outside and enjoy it. The only problem is then the next day you gotta go out and clean. Because your yard is full of fireworks debris. And if you're standing outside for any period of time, you get hit. So, you know, it's like, hey, you gotta wear your safety goggles. PPE. Personal protective equipment. It's like my daughter showed up. It's like, Bright comes out and opens up. She's a construction mechanical engineer for a major construction company here in the town, pretty much the state and Midwest. Project engineer, and she opens up the trunk and she breaks out a box and she starts passing out goggles. Like, here you go. Here's your PPE. If you're not wearing glasses, here you go. Keep your eyes where they belong, and you still get hit, but it's fun to watch this stuff. And and they have a fireworks display over here in the fairgrounds. They got the downtown one you can watch. And just right over here on the other side of the hill, you can see it, is the Pleasant Hill display, because they do theirs in the park right over here, which is just on the other side of the hill. Oh, yeah. There is plenty to watch. And I swear it was like one of the neighbors, they have a drone. So they send their drone up to take video of it. Oh, that's a bow. I swear some of the neighbors are shooting at the drone. Let's knock the drone down. Kind of funny. Yeah, but the drone glows bright green. Sometimes they have the flashing light on it, so and it's like everybody knows they have a drone, has a little camera set up with it so they can take video. It streams to their phone. Alright, I think we're done. Right there. Yeah, we're done. This razor works really good. It's become my daily driver. Alrighty. Smooth shave. Yeah, thank Glenn for increasing the old collection. That's all I can say. Alright. Hair in my mouth. Alright, let's do the old Splash. I remember it. These restrictors are kind of. I'm out of there. I'm out. A little more. A little more. There we go. Yeah, it's like musk. I'll say, what am I smelling here? Something different. I smell more of the oud, cinnamon, and something spicy. Not really sure what that spicy note is, but you can smell hints of tobacco, but it's almost a woody scent, which I think is the oud that's popping out here with this a little more. It's like your nose gets used to more of the, it's like the soap has a little more creamy vanilla tobacco scent coming across, kind of, but not like on the level of the like Sterling's or the Tom Ford style wood, the Haverford. And then there's a vanilla tobacco vanilla of Sterling or Crown and Crane. Yeah, this is more, you can smell more of the oud popping out. All right, so that was Outlaw by Hendrix. Man, that's a nice scent. And then we had the old Astra blades, second use with the Rockwell 6S. Nice little combo. Works really good for me. I like it. All right, so that's a shave day, everybody. So don't forget to fill it, link down below. Like and subscribe. Share with friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.